you know, took off quick and rose up the ranks, I guess, a little bit. And so how was the transition from wrestling to grappling? Or is there really a difference between jiu-jitsu and grappling? I always hear them kind of coined together, but I don't know if they're like separate rules. Like with wrestling, there's Greco wrestling, and then there's like freestyle. Like there's different aspects to it, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like grappling is just all of the sports together. Like maybe it is wrestling and jits. But the transition was, I mean, it was a bit tough because I had to, like, for instance, my takedowns, right? People are a lot more upright in jiu-jitsu, right? So you have to, you know, pay attention to the hips more, maybe focus on more judo type stuff. Also, they're not reacting as fast as wrestlers. Like if you're faking, a lot of times they don't react to the fake, so it's like weird to set up shots. Yeah. So it took some adjusting, and obviously, like when you're trying to take an opponent down that's trying to choke your neck, that's also a completely different. It's just something else that you have to deal with. Yeah. So yeah, it took some adjusting and a lot of learning. I feel like since I started jiu-jitsu, I was like focused on the technical aspect. Like I tried to have a game plan to where I could become unsubbable, and then I could start fighting for positions, start dominating positions, and then start chasing subs. So like I had like, you know, months to work in each category. And I think specifying my training probably helped me out a lot.
Yeah, because I imagine that wrestling would be tough, or transitioning from wrestling, because when you're on your back, it's pretty much over. But there's guys that prefer to be on their back. Like I always watch the Diaz brothers, and that's what they do. Is like they barely get hit, but that's like their excuse to fall back, and you know, they submit from their back. And that was always like the fear that I had if I was ever going to go train in jiu-jitsu, was like, you know,
just getting pinned.
Like how, you know, I'm on my back, and that's kind of where I knew it would be over. And so